Nigel, we got back to winning ways on Saturday at Grimsby. How pleased have yourself and the squad and the rest of the staff been since the weekend's result?
Yeah, consistency of performance has been really important for us, and we've done that on a consistent basis. And from our point of view, a good victory away from home up at Grimsby last weekend just reinforces us the messages that we've been having as a team. From my point of view, I've been really pleased with the group of players and staff.
You do your weekly debriefs that you talk about on a Monday morning. What positives were you able to unpick from the performance of the weekend?
There's many good things, and obviously from my point of view, it's the engagement of the players. You want players to be able to stand up and review it and lead it themselves as well a little bit, because peer review is so important. So we're evolving as we go, which is very important. And there's many good things that we've done, and understanding a common language of what is what. We've got a strategy, we've got an identity on how we want to go and play. So I'm really pleased with the whole group of players and staff on where we are at this moment in time.
And how engaged are the players in those conversations that you have in those debriefs?
I think it's important that we've got a safe environment here, because we want people to learn. It's a learning environment. It's a hard-working environment, but it needs to be a smart environment as well, where we're trying to get the best out of everybody. And to help that, you need people to feel comfortable that they can talk, they can engage, be fearless of making a mistake, because that's how you learn. You learn by doing something and then learning from it. So from my point of view, I'm really pleased that the engagement that we've got with the players, close-knit group, and from my point of view, I'm really pleased with the interaction of the players as a group and the staff.
We were able to get back on loan for the remainder of the season. How pleased are you with the squad going into the latter months?
Very pleased. We just touched on it there about the interaction that we've got. We've got a team, a feeling, again, team-based culture together. Everyone achieves more. Everyone working so hard for each other. And from my point of view, I believe we're strong at this moment in time. As you say, I thought the club did great, making sure that we had 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢𝗥. He was in great form, wasn't he? And he was a big part of the group of players that we've got. We have got a squad of players who are all working extremely hard. Everyone wants to play. We know that one. But the lads who are maybe not in the team are helping drive the performance of the lads who are in the team, because we know we've got a good competition for places now. And I'm really pleased about that. So with Robbie coming in, and obviously on the horizon, we've got Luke McGee in goal. Now we've got on the horizon, we've got Luke Norris, who's not back on the training ground now, and 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗥. They're two other players as well that could be instrumental in helping our group keep moving forward for what we're trying to achieve.
And we're back at Prenton Park on Saturday against a very good Crewe side, playoff chasing Crewe side under 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗥. How much of the squad looking forward to stepping back out at Prenton Park? Obviously, they speak all the time about how much they enjoy stepping out in front of the home faithful. Just how impactful are they on the squad?
Well, from our point of view, we keep trying to highlight it's special to play for Tranmere Rovers. It's special to play at Prenton Park. It's special. We have an opportunity for all the supporters who come to try and have a smile on the face. So at the times when things aren't going quite all well, but get behind the players and really cheer when things are going well, and be with your family members or your mates and your friends, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your children, a mate from work you're not seeing. That's where you have that opportunity to come together and enjoy being there. We want to be excited about what we do, but from our point of view, the group of players and the staff, we've been driving a consistency of performance, and that's been really important. That allows us the opportunity to see if we can seek and drive on the opportunities to go and win games of football. And ultimately, that's what it's got to be. It's a game. I say to the players constantly, a game, what do you want to achieve in a game? You need to win. But when you have a game, it should be fun as well. So we need to have fun. We need to enjoy it. And everyone's working extremely hard. The interaction is good with everybody. And as I say, it's a learning environment that we've got. And coming back to Prenton Park, as I say, it's special. It's special to play for Tranmere Rovers. It's special to walk out of Prenton Park. And we have an opportunity to engage with our supporters and everybody have a special day.
I'm sure the players will enjoy it. I'm sure the fans will enjoy it. As an occasion, it kind of almost has a bit of a big game feel to it, doesn't it, in terms of the fact it's two sides in really good form, good crowd expected, both home and away. The fans will be right up for it.
Yeah, as you say, Crewe are doing really well. They're high in the division at this moment in time. So we're under no illusions. I don't think anybody is. This is going to be a tough game. We've done some good work on the training ground this week in our preparations so far. But we know that the opposition are always going to have a say in the game. And Crewe are up at the top of the table, and they have been for most of the season for a reason. So they've got threats, and we have to be mindful of that. But likewise, we've got our identity and what we want to go and do, and it's up to us to impose that on the opposition as much as possible.
And 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗥's done a fantastic job of his Crewe side. What challenges are you expecting from them this weekend?
Yeah, they're a good side. They want to play. They can play out from the back. They can play long. They've got good rotations in movement. They score goals. Threat set pieces. But this division's been like that for many of the teams. So we're mindful of them, but for the strengths they've also got weaknesses. For the weaknesses we've also got strengths. So it should be a good game, and one I'm excited about and looking forward to.
And lastly, in terms of team news, can you please give us an update on Luke Norris, Jake Leake and 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗢, who were the only unavailable players?
Yeah, so out of the group of players that we've got there, the three have been in the treatment room. Jake Leake will be a bit longer, but he's in a good place, but he's going to be a lot longer. And I'm really pleased that 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗢 out this morning. He's doing some real good running around on the training ground. And so is Luke Norris as well. Luke Norris, James Norris, I get them mixed up so much. How can you, the different ages of them? But Luke Norris is doing really, really well. And we're really pleased that he's progressing as well as he has. So again, when we touch on a transfer window, you know, we've got a centre forward in there who I'd like to think could have a big instrumental part of the latter half of the season.